Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johnson Salami. Welcome to JB Trading News. This is 14th day in the month of August 2026, and tomorrow will be August 15th for the Osun election. That is when it will begin. As you can see, time is really running, and when do we talk about it a week ago, and countdown has just reached the point where there will be no who will win tomorrow's election. Could it be Ademola Adeleke or the opposition parties like APC, PDP, ADC, that the court said that they should quickly add to the ballot paper. So let's hope tomorrow. Today, I want to quickly give you the JV trading news at the news, just three, and then two from Osun, then one from Ogun State. Now, let's look at it. The first one is about political accountability, that's in Osun State. The second one is about public health mandate, that's Ogun State, and then democratic security. Now, we will be getting to see the first one, the vehicle controversy. Now, the issue about who gave you, am I entitled to it? Is it a gift or is it not a gift? Now, Adeleke, this is the first claim. This Governor Adeleke alleges former governor Oyinola requested and received a new vehicle as a personal gift before endorsing the APC candidate for the August 15th section. Meaning that it's clear that we waited till the time when he received the gift before he then supported APC candidate. That is to show that this is he left the government since about 16 years ago. So meaning that now he is claiming this part is where Oyinola confirms that now receipt of a vehicle, but establishes it is a statutory entitlement mandated by Osun State or House of Assembly law, not a personal favor from the sitting governor. Now, he's showing that, see, I'm not, you didn't give me this. You only gave me because, according to the law, I was supposed to be receiving cars every 4 years. I was supposed to receive the chef. You're supposed to be paying me for the chef, like, and then pay for my drivers, pay for this, and so on. That it's already in the law. So this case is very, very interesting. Let's see the update about that. So according to Osun State House of Assembly enactment, now hardware assets, if you look at it here, official vehicle replacement mandated every 4 years. Normally, that means all the governors are supposed to be receiving cars for 4 years. So how many cars will they be giving the ex-governors every 4 years? That is statutory arrest. Former governor has been out of office for 16 years. He has said that the state legally owes him 3 replacement vehicles over this period. Now, the personal subsidies, that is to show that supporters, those who are supporting him in terms of take care of him, and I don't know that he also is entitled to massagers, those who will massage him, like the way that lady that massage Dave Umahi, that has a tattoo, according to what we heard about the report after his demise or demise. So let's say that state-funded officials, police or details. That means he's also entitled to police too, state-funded domestic cooks, and then state-funded professional drivers. This is the statutory architecture for former governors. Imagine how many police officers will be left if even only ex-governors are taking the shares. Talk less of more. Let's look at the next one. This has to do with electoral safeguard and readiness. So if you look at it now, there are 2 types. The total security lockdown, meaning that there will be a lot of shutdown, meaning that there will be more of like embargo, movement will be restricted, and then that would mean that army conducting all border rules from 12 a.m. Saturday, essential movement only, meaning that essential movement only, those who are going to be conducting, going to go to the polling units to other agents, polling agents perhaps may be allowed to go, according to them. So now that means the army now is now involved. They are involved now in the electoral process. They are blocking all the borders. Now the development of police helicopter and drone units for area surveillance, establishment of mobile court to immediately try electoral offenses. A pre-election move up resulting in 34 illegal firearms are recovered. And that means the civil and democratic logistics INEC says that 1.9 million PVC is collected. It's 1% of the total registered voters. So that means there are more people that received they have their own PVCs currently now. That's signs. Let's see how it's going to be. Heather, all of them will vote. It's like that. It's 1% or 5% will vote tomorrow, but it's not possible. Let's just assume that half of them will vote, meaning that 40% will vote. Then deployment of sensitive materials directly from CBN votes to 3,700 polling units. So that is very huge number. But let's look at it. 14 political parties banned by Peace Accord, brokered by Bishop Matthew Kuka. Now let's hope that this tomorrow will not be will not full with attacks and violence and so on. Let's be hopeful. It's about open. That's what we need to do. Now let's look at the complete electoral lockdown. There is 15,000 plus police preparators deployed. The soldiers, the police, the thousands, 15,000. And then remember, we are looking at about let me show you again 3,700 polling units, and then look at these numbers of police deployed to Osun State, and now 30 commissioners of police, one station in each of the 30 local governments, meaning now that all these commissioners of police, they are now in Osun State. So what will happen in general election? I don't understand why this kind of issues, this kind of measures are being put in place. The president does not want the Accord to win, or does not want a delegate to win. Then he has to deploy all the commissioners of different states. And then that's why I'm going to talk about state police. This is the abuse of, it does not really make sense. After having these 50,000 police officers, plus, not even, there are more than that. Because we saw the video where they were trooping in. Then let's look at the last one, interagency framework. Now, the issue about alcohol sales in Ogun State is becoming more, it's more common there, according to the report. But it's also other parts of the state, there are more there. Now, they are saying that authority over product safety, fake registered goods and facility approvals. Now, also they lay together both the LAPDAC and police. They went to police command there, and then they meet together. Why? The protection of public health via mop-up of illicit sachet alcohol. These are the issues now that the central bank are saying, no, this is a real law. There's a ban on the sachet alcohol. That means that everybody that's selling it on the obvious, perhaps they will get arrested and they'll be prosecuted. But I hope it will not just be for media stunts and for just people to know that they are working, they're still there. But at the end of the day, there are other states too that are still selling, despite the fact that court has banned the open sales of alcohol sachet. And again, it may bounce back on the producers, because if the court has said don't produce and you are still producing more, and it's likely that it seems they don't know what will happen at the end of the day, because the Dumbus is resulted in more taxes, more whether penalties and billions of billions to and I hope it's ready for that. Then let's look at the targets, the locations enforcement, and then we look at the beneficiaries driven by the necessity to protect children and young people from the harmful effects of cheap, highly portable, and easily accessible alcohol. This is for our children and those who are not yet of age to start drinking alcohol. They should not be easily access seeing it. But these are the issues that they raise, reason why for the ban. And as you can see, it's very clear. This is the Fight today. See you tomorrow. See tomorrow's election. I hope I will try to see how I'll give you updates on that, and I will be showing some kind of videos report Thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow.